Hey everybody. So I asked a question yesterday, and the question was, if mapping is the solution, what is the problem? The reason I asked that question is because too often when we talk about solutions, we describe the solutions in terms of like what parts they have. Like if I talked about this pen, I might say that, okay, this pen is a tube of ink with a ballpoint in a plastic case, and it comes together and you can put stuff on paper with it. It's that last point that gets a little bit closer to what's really going on here. The pen is not an assemblage of parts. It is something that does something for me. It has a job. I'm going to use it to write down like a map, for instance. And I'm looking for something like that, but for mapping, right? Mapping is not a value chain and user needs and evolution. Mapping is something else. What does it do for me? If mapping is a solution, what is the problem we're solving? Now, there are two frames I've been playing around with lately as far as mapping as a solution and thinking about what problem it's actually solving. The first is, how do you create alignment and vision for teams? When a group of people get together in a room and they map a shared context and they start making the implicit explicit, they start writing stuff down, then what you basically get is a shared understanding and alignment intrinsically through the act of mapping together. So that's the first one I'm thinking about. The second one is actually to hijack this idea of business architecture. There's an existing body of work. I'm thinking about exploring a little bit more deeply to understand what's already there. And I think there's a lot of interesting, like, sort of descriptions there that fit pretty well with mapping. And when I think about mapping, I think about what are the parts of the business, what are the structures we're building, what are we enabling, what are we designing for, what are the teams, all this kind of stuff. And I think business architecture fits with that really well. Time will tell whether that one sticks as well as alignment and vision. So what's your problem that you're solving with mapping? If mapping is the solution, what is the problem you're solving for? All right, catch you soon. Bye.